start the way we wanted. I thought we were really sharp in the first period, ready to skate, ready to compete, and it's kind of stayed that way through the whole game. Specialty teams have been putting in a lot of time and saw some really good results. Power play moved the puck, I thought, pretty good tonight. And penalty kill was absolutely courageous. And the way they defended and the way they blocked shots tonight was something else. So really, it's one win. It's a good start.
A lot of times the game has a lot to do with the little things, and it sure looked like the club was committed to the little things.
I agree. Even simple things like back pressuring pucks and trying to stay in the battles and trying to have attention to detail. There's a lot that went into training camp. They put a lot into it. They work really hard, and it's nice to we called them before the game for a test drive. And so it's like I said, it's one game, but there was positives to pull from that. And the guys played hard.
And again, you did reference the penalty kill, and that once again, it was pretty simple stuff and effective.
Yeah, well, it's simple until you actually
until it's
your body in front of you. Until it's your body in front of that shot, and then maybe it's not so simple.
Right.
But, it was. They did a really good job. I mean, it was. Like I said, it's courageous to stand there and get teed off on, and Bonino had 4 or 5, and Trouba had some, Lindgren had some, Pitlick, and so the penalty killers really worked to do their job tonight, and it was noticeable by everybody.
Did it look like they absorbed a lot of the things that you had been teaching in training camp?
Yeah, I mean, there's still some things, and it's early, and we'll continue to teach and show them and try to get better. But I just thought that we came out, and now you could see it coming in the last 2 games. The results weren't there, the exhibition games. You could see it in the practices after that they were just doing things at a faster pace and a higher pace. And it's nice that we get rewarded with a win and try to take a little bit of confidence from that.
In that vein, do you think it's important that Lafreniere was rewarded so early?
Yeah.
In this game?
And I said that this morning. He had a couple of really good practices. Like I said, that those were his best practices at training camp. So maybe just getting back and getting settled, and we're worked through camp. And he took a step from those practices and brought it into the game. I thought the line was excellent. I thought it was good to get Phil back in there. He's trying to get up to speed a little bit with everybody else because he missed some time. And I thought that Artemi was excellent tonight with his game. The line I thought was really effective.
You talked this morning about turning defense into offense, that line that you just mentioned, both their goals, neutral zone turnovers that they caused. Yeah. How does that please you as a coach?
Well, it was quick too, transition, and I'm happy to see that. The one thing that we were talking about trying to get better, and it never really showed in training camp, was to get into quick transition, was to bring more pucks to the net, to try to jump on teams, and it was nice to get some rewards back on that tonight.
Peter, with Panarin, how would you describe the line of not wanting him to take unnecessary risks, but wanting him to be instinctive and make plays and do what he's capable of?
I thought he played a really smart game tonight. Like I didn't see high risk hockey. I saw a really good player making plays out there tonight, and so. I don't think we want to get into a high-risk game. I think we want to have good structure and play good defense, and with that, I think we'll be able to generate. And he's certainly one of those players that can generate.
Peter, I know you're talking about different individuals and their performance tonight. What about the 1-3-1 in general from a team standpoint? Why was it so effective?
I'm thinking that's the one thing we got to go back and look at and get better at. So, we were into it quite a few times, but. I still think that we got to continue to get guys comfortable on the forecheck and the neutral zone and defensive zone coverage. So there was a lot of stuff that came at them, and training camp, you don't get your team right away. You got to sift through 60 people or so, and then eventually we got down and we started working at it, and you could just see signs of everything coming a little bit better. So it's just a step. It's a step from training camp, from the last 2 games where we didn't get on the right side of the scoreboard to some good practices. It's just another step tonight, so it's a positive step.